Hey everyone, today we're talking about how Bill Gates, the Microsoft guy, is helping fight global poverty.
We all know Microsoft, Windows, Xbox, Office, stuff we use every day.
But Bill Gates has done a lot more than make computers. We're going to explain how he's helping tackle one of the biggest issues in the world, SDG number 1, no poverty.
Bill Gates was born in Seattle, loved computers, went to Harvard, and dropped out to start Microsoft in 1975 with Paul Allen.
Obviously that worked out. He became one of the richest people ever.
But then he decided that instead of keeping all that money, he'd use it to help people.
Gates realized that poverty and diseases are connected. If you're always sick, you can't go to school or work.
So he puts money into vaccines and medicine, especially for diseases like polio and malaria that mostly affect poor communities.
Millions of lives have been saved. That means millions more people have a chance to escape poverty.
We wanted to hear a real perspective on why innovation matters in ending poverty. So we talked to our computer teacher, Mr. V. Do you think technology, like what Bill Gates created, can help people escape poverty?
Definitely. Technology gives people access to information, education, and jobs. Even something as simple as a computer lab in a school can change students' futures.
Do you think wealthy people should use their power to help others?
I think so. When someone like Bill Gates uses his success to help millions, it sets an example. It shows that solving poverty is possible if people will work together.
Hearing that really shows how big of a deal this is.
Gates even convinced other billionaires to donate money through the Giving Pledge.
And in 2025, he promised to donate 99% of his wealth, about $107 billion, to help end poverty and disease.
News from Bill Gates, one of the world's richest men, also co-founder of Microsoft, of course, says he intends to give away a big chunk, and we're going to tell you just how big in just a bit, of his money in the next 2 decades. In a post on his website, Gates said that people are going to say a lot of things about him when he dies, but that he died rich will not be among them. Gates is planning to speed up the deployment of his fortune, via his foundation.
I'll be 90 in 20 years. And, I want the Gates Foundation, which has great people, great partnerships, to be able to go full speed ahead.
All right, so just how much of a giveaway are we talking about? Well, that is our big number this morning, and it is 200, as in billion, as in dollars. That is the amount of his fortune that Gates plans to give away for the world's poorest people. And Sherry Kang, that amounts to about 99% of his fortune, which is, last I checked, at about $108 billion.
Yeah, and I think people will still remember him having died rich, because even with that giveaway, he will still be a billionaire, according to some estimates, and that's quite interesting, obviously. And making it clear that he's not really leaving his fortune to his children. That's also, this is really the point that he's been making. Very generous, but I think he will still die rich.
Yeah, because, he gives away 99%. If he's worth $108 billion, that 1% is worth $1.08 billion. He is still going to be a billionaire even after having given away 99% of his wealth. But I think the more important point is this, Sherry, we've been talking about what Trump is doing with the U.S. aid, et cetera, ending foreign assistance, et cetera. This is just the kind of offset that I think the developing world, poor people, in need, et cetera, need to hear.
Exactly, especially on the global health policy front. Although some people were saying that this is really a lot of private wealth, Bill Gates' money into public policy, but we'll see how the money will be used here.
When someone that powerful takes action, it makes the whole world pay attention.
We use Microsoft every day. Technology has given us opportunities.
Imagine if every kid in the world had that chance.
Bill Gates is fighting for that future where poverty doesn't decide who succeeds.
Bill Gates has awakened the public to the idea that poverty isn't permanent.
He's proving we have the tools to fix it.
And we believe more people should follow his example.
Thanks for listening.
And remember,
A better world is possible.
All right.